Holy spirits that prevent me from the fall, the most I can always call. My intention is to get a 5 card message for chat today. Hello, it's me, Trey Tarot 2. Hoping you're having a great day today. It's 10:38 a.m. here in Atlanta, Georgia. Please let me know when and where you're watching this. And if this message resonates with you in the near future or distant future. If it doesn't, that is okay too. There are other readers that can help you. Other readers? Other readers? Other readers that can help you. 10:38 breaks down to 8 plus 3. No, it's an 11. 11 plus 1 is 12. You could be seeing 12:12, maybe in the back of a car, license plate, on a time, 12:12 on a timer. Not on this timer, but on a specific timer, on a clock, 12:12, anywhere, honestly. That breaks down to 3, so 333. So we're talking about community, communication, creativity, or just a sign in general. We're going to see Holy Spirits prevent me from the fall, most I can always call. Why has chat been seeing 333 in the last 3 days, or will be seeing 333 in the next 3 days? For their development and or elevation. Do not try to force this message if it's not for you, okay? Because sometimes it's just not for you. Oh, you have death out here. 13-4. So we're talking about creativity, communication, community. Right, this looks like something is being communicated to you regarding some type of change. 1, 2, 3 on my timer. Death also is a major arcana, so 111 is very significant. Right, 1313. Right, ooh, 13. Yeah, that breaks down to 4. So there is some type of communication talking about something being transformed and or changed. Right, some type of revelation about something being changed about your stability with 444 out here. So something's being changed, right? That talks about transformation. So transformation, change, something's happening with, I really want to say the world around you, but your environment being your stability with 444 out here. 1313 is very significant. Queen of Swords, I think there needs to be some type of clear indication of boundaries during this change, right? You have to stand in that type of monarch type of energy and command a space and or command your inner world, right? Swords talk about inner subconscious, inner mind thinking, and being that there's a change out here, 1313, 444, 333, right? You have to be the orchestrator of that type of boundary and stand on that. This person is on a throne, right? This person is commanding, right? And you have to command your inner world to be like, I'm not going to fold during this situation, regardless of what change is happening. Just being that clear, right? You 3 out here, again, we're talking about 333. This change may have to deal with a community, right? This fell on top of or at the bottom of this change out here. So the stability could be dealing with friends, right? A community of people. And we were talking about 333 out here when we started the message. So what's being communicated is that there is some type of change happening with 444 out here, dealing with your stability or foundation, because that's what 444 also stands for, right? So what's being communicated via spirit is that some change is happening via your foundation, and this could be dealing with friends, right? And there is a need for you to stand tall, 10 toes down, on 321, on commanding your inner world and probably commanding some boundaries and or respect with these people. And that's what's probably prompting this change. I don't know the other energy out here, but I know this change is dealing with a friendship group or a friend group, people you are familiar with, right? 333 teamwork, that's happening. And you have to command that, right? And you have to command the respect that you deserve and can start holding up boundaries, right? Within yourself, but also with externally with other people. And that's the change that's happening. That's what's being communicated 333 out here. Victim mentality, silence, bad thoughts. 8 of Swords. 8 talks about mastery, right? I think you're not being a victim anymore. I think, again, being that there's a change over here. What is the change? The change is happening with your friendship group, which is your foundation, right? But honestly, what else is changing is you switching from a victim mentality, understanding that you are not a victim, that you are able to change this, right? You have the ability to change what's happening, right? And instead of being in this 8 of Swords energy, which is kind of like opposite of mastery, word for confirmation of your emotions, I think you're starting to come into that type of energy and being like, I can change this. I don't have to be in this stressed out, not being able to think, not being able to see what clearly about what the fuck is going on around me. The swords around them, and you just like feel entrapped. You're not trapped, right? You can get out. At the bottom of the deck, 4, again, 1313, 444, right? 4 of Cups here, right? I think there's immense amount of focus that's going to be required for you to stand on 10 toes down with the Queen of Swords out here and these Four of Cups, right? To get out of this victim mentality dealing with these groups of people, right? Although you may feel they may be familiar or you may be familiar with them, right? There is still an indefinite or change that has to happen for you to grow up, right? And get out of this victim mentality, because these people are probably perpetuating this type of victim mentality just by being around them. Right, I know that was long-winded, but thank you for staying with me and thank you for helping me share my gift with you. Know that your energy is your own, my energy is my own. No one try to adopt. If you host child, my ancestors will break you like a pop. Have a great day.